the game.
And how about the big...
Everyone does everything now.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Sexton, also Collier out there, and it's Juzang and Filipowski. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Clark, and the layup's good off the glass.
And finish.
Here's Collier, and he gets the bucket. Los Angeles leading by 20. Pass to Clark. The kick out to LeBron. Clark outside. James in the post. Off target at the rim. The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Filipowski. Reddish. The 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Sexton with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Pass to Juzang. Back to Sexton. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Bangs home the trifecta.
Asserting himself at the arc. Sexton saw his shot and took it without fear.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. It's a 16-point game. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Here's Collins, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Lakers with possession here. 22 is their biggest lead, and that one's good by Clark.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Collins finds George. From deep three-point territory. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Win, pay the bills, baby.
fans we've seen yet. Make sure you
He's about
disappoint.
to tear it up.
About game time, bring the pain time. Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet before next start. These three.
All is triple decker PB&J. Are we 12? Sounds like a lot of sugar. Dude, come on, it's very hot.
And he's about to
You
tear
were the
roof
top
off.
rookie last month and every month.
Looking good, my guy.
He in the house.
And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Hey Sports, along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. James is out there with Hayes. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Connect. And it's Clark in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Nas Reed out there with Julius Randle. And it's Dillingham in at the 1. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
And MP's made no secret that one of his main focuses this season is taking down the top teams in the league. His motivation in games like this has been clear.
Well, credit to MP for his role in helping this team step up to the level of competition. They may not be infallible, but they're an absolute force. They can beat any team in the league on any given night. And this matchup gives them another opportunity to prove that.
Now here's Randle. And there it is for him.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Now here's McDaniels. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Randle against Clark. Uses the glass on the layup. Randle's got his second basket of the game.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Clark, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Ooh, got that one up quick. Edwards got 6 points.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Reddish. Back to Clark. That's tipped. Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Here's Reed. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Edwards. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Reddish. Clark, no good. Here's Dillingham. Reddish covering. Pass to Reed. To the right side. Here's Dillingham. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. And here's Clark for 3. Fires in the triple. Clark's gotten his third basket of the night.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
1:33 left to play in the first. The 3, Randle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now here's Reed. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. deciding where to go with it. To the left wing. Hayes against Reed. Over Hayes. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Reddish covering. Pass to Reed. Some solid defense from Hayes. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Clark. Alexander Walker grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Dillingham. Misses the layup. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Shot is up. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from James. Clark's got 12.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Edwards. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Ingles. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Dillingham. And it's Edwards in a shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Reed. And here's Dillingham from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Basket counts. 14 points for him.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 10. "55 seconds left in the first half. Edwards can't hit.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Pass to Clark. Tries again. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. They get it back.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That one misses. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Snatched up. Hayes, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Edwards with it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. You take a look at the Lakers. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Connect. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Clark in at the point. Randall against James. Randall outside, just 5 to shoot. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. He has 6.
That's about awareness. Julius Randle feels that dwindling clock, doesn't get hurried.
You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. 3-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a 3-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Reed sets a screen to the paint.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Pass to Edwards to win the run. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got 15.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Now here's Hayes. Reed defending. Here's Connect. Outside Reddish. Here's Clark. Off target on the 15-footer. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Edwards. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 17 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And let's check in on the rookie race. It's early in the season, but already some of the fresh talents have started to really distinguish themselves in the league. A pretty competitive class, all hoping to grab that Rookie of the Year trophy. And you look at Clark, what an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be
time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
1:44 left in the third. Yep, that one goes. Clark's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got his 5th rebound in this one. From deep three-point land. Clark, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And here's Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's DiVincenzo. Offline with a 3. 43 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Clark. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clark's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. Could be a blow by every single time.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. The 3 is up. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Clark for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Good chance here for DiVincenzo. Had the space there, but it's offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 8. And Wolves making a change here. Miller's checked in. Clark is checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 18. They've got Joe Ingles, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Miller, and it's Minot in at power forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. DiVincenzo against Clark. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Here's Minot. Outside, DiVincenzo. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Clark. Can't hit that one. Timberwolves trail by 20. Up top, Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Reddish. Miller outside. And a miss there on the triple. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Clark with the screen. James passes to Clark. Doris with the latest collective bargaining agreement. Teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Christie. Looking to win the run. The Lakers with a rebound. Clark outside. Over Edwards. Clark, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Back to Randall. Randall draws the double. Out to the right wing. Here's Dillingham. That one drops for him.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Lakers lead by 20. Clark, the pass to Hayes. James with the ball. Hachimura, right side. Reddish on the wing. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Dillingham. Deflected. Second chance shot. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 12-4 run.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first. Two meetings of the year.
And what a huge performance it was for T.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Reddish on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Clark, the pass to Reddish. Back to Clark. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. .32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Dillingham. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First one falls for him. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Yeah, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road